The gospel text of today, which is taken from the Gospel of Mark chapter 4, verses 26 to 34, tells us about two parables, both of which are intimately connected. The first parable gives us a program for life. If we follow the first parable as we are meant to, we can be assured that we will live life at every single moment and in the fullest way possible. The parable is about a seed which grows secretly. And there are four parts to this parable. The first is that the person scatters the seed. The second is that the one who scatters the seed sleeps at night. The third is that the one who slept at night rises in the day. And the fourth is that the seed grows. A simple but not simplistic program for life. Jesus does not use the word sower, nor does he use the word farmer, but simply uses the word person to indicate that he is not talking about agriculture as such. It could be any individual, it could be any man, it could be any woman, it could be any person. First step, scattering the seed. What does it mean to scatter the seed? When I have a task that I have to accomplish, when I have something that I need to do, I must put in all of my energies, I must put in all of my effort, I must put in all of my talents and my ability into doing what I have to do. Even as I do that, I need to remain in the present moment. I need to focus. I need to be one-pointed. In a word, I will leave no stone unturned. I will leave nothing to chance. I will do everything that is required. Because I have done everything that is required, the second step follows naturally. That is, I am able to rest at night. My body is tired, my mind is fatigued, and so I am able to rest easily, but also because I have done all that I was meant to do. But my body and mind are rested at night, then I am awake in the day. And with no worry whatever, with no tension or anxiety whatever, I notice that what I have begun and the job that I did has borne fruit. This four-step process applies to anything that one is doing. When I am going to give this homily, the first thing that I do is I prepare my thoughts, I prepare my mind, I ensure that I know what the reading is about, I ensure that I do my study of the gospel text and the other readings, I do all that is required. And because I do all that is required, I am able to communicate this homily. I am able to speak it out. My thoughts flow even as I am speaking. Because I have remained in the present moment. Because I have remained in the now, because I have left no stone unturned, I can relax. I can be at peace. I can be at ease with myself. And then, when I get up, I know that my homily will have borne fruit. The result is not my concern. The result is not what I must be worried about. The result will not make me anxious simply because I have done in the present moment all that I am required to do. The second parable is a parable about the mustard seed and gives a related lesson to the first. The mustard seed, according to the parable, is the smallest of all seeds. True, there are other seeds now that we know which are smaller than the mustard seed, but the point is not so much the smallness of the mustard seed as the growth of the mustard shrub when compared with the size of the seed that is sown. It has been calculated that it takes 720 mustard seeds to make 1 gram. This is how minuscule, this is how small, this is how insignificant a mustard seed is. And yet, when that insignificant and small, minuscule mustard seed is sown into the ground, it brings forth a huge shrub. And the birds of the air can make nests in the shrub or the shade of that mustard shrub. The point which is being made in this parable is this, that we might sometimes imagine that the small effort that we engage in of reaching out to one poor person, of helping one needy person is insignificant. And sometimes, because we consider it so insignificant, we do not engage in it. We say to ourselves, what is the use? My small effort will make no difference at all. So I will not do that effort. And yet, the parable is inviting us, each one of us, to continue with our minuscule, to continue with our small, to continue with our insignificant efforts in the hope that, like the mustard shrub, our effort will also bear fruit. Will I reach out to one person today in the hope that the person's life will be transformed? Will I do everything that I have to do about a job which I am engaged in and then leave the results to God?